My name is Templar591, and I am back playing Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy. Last time we left off, we beat Pinstripe Portaloo, and we also beat, we got the blue gem. I almost said yellow gem, but no, that's the first color gem we got. So we got the blue gem, we got the yellow gem, we beat Pinstripe Portaloo. Oh, man. Isn't I think this is one of the levels that Stormy Ascent was based off, like Stormy, it's the same, like, aesthetic style, at the very least, so, great. Not looking forward to this, gonna be honest, so we'll, yeah, get out of here. No one wants you. Oh, man. I was just like, I am for sure dead. There's no way that I am not dead. And I somehow survived that, so cool. Okay. Once again, if you would have bet me money, I would have said I am a goner. So glad to see I made it out. Oh, and the birds come back too. Cool. I'm doing the high jump too, just to give me some extra time. Just because I'm probably gonna need it. Okay. So, for those who are wondering, a Portaloo is it's kind of like a wallaby. It's in that marsupial family. So is Crash. He's a Bandicoot. So, if you probably haven't noticed or guessed, all the bosses, at least. Oh, I almost thought I missed that. Have all been marsupials or animals based in Australia. So does Crash Bandicoot, the first game, does it take in Australia? Just kind of. I was doing so good on not dying. I mean, I might as well quit and go back. I mean, I didn't get the checkpoint, but I was doing so good. So yeah, does this take I mean, Australia is an island. It's not an archipelago, but it is either the biggest continent so it's either the smallest continent or the biggest island, depending on how you classify a continent. So that's kind of interesting as well. Also, I don't know if I brought this up, but at some point, Crash is going to be named Willy the Wallaby. So he was going to, once again, another marsupial, and another Australian animal. So I don't know if someone at Naughty Dog just kind of how can I say this, went to Australia recently or has some affection for Australia. But then again, I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. You have Papu Papu, who is kind of like, I don't want to say a Maori, but he's definitely like an Australasian, like a native basically, he's from the Oceanic. Like, he's a native Oceanic person. As opposed to, say, the various, descendants of the, let's just say, the not up and standing citizens that came, or kind of got shipped there. So, yeah. So there's that. So, I'm just trying to. So I thought that was kind of cool. I just realized that I was like, oh wait, they're all marsupials. They're all related. They're all in the same animal family. Because I looked up what a Portaloo was, and I figured it was a marsupial just because of Crash and Koala Kong and things like that. But that reminds me, eventually we're going to face the Komodo brothers, I believe. Are there Komodo dragons in Australia or on Australia? I mean, if so, that's kind of crazy. I know there's giant spiders there, which is, I'm not afraid of spiders, but when the venomous and they're giant snakes and all that kind of good stuff, I don't really want any part of that. I'm okay with, your anacondas and your king cobras and stuff, because your rattler snakes, oh man, rattler snakes are actually the I don't want to say the easiest snakes, in the sense that not to get, like, rattlesnakes, I guess what I'm saying is rattlesnakes are very, like, territorial, but they rattle. They let you know, hey, get out of here. So, just do that. As opposed to, like, anacondas, which will just kind of just in the night be like, oh, hey, I'm just going to slowly constrict you to death. I'm just, man, just think about that. You're just sleeping and then you wake up and you're just like, you can't breathe. You're just slowly losing your breath. Kind of morbid if you think about it. I don't even know. How did I get on here? Oh, marsupials, Australia, dangerous animals, that kind of stuff. Okay. So, yeah. So, definitely was interesting just seeing that. So, I mean, it is... How can I put this? I guess I maybe should... if I die one more time, I'll quit. I'll try not to stop quitting. Just because, obviously, the load times... Which I don't see why don't they have a reset button? Like, I talked about this last time. It seems just like something that should be a thing. I shouldn't have to, like, exit out, go in, load it back up. Just reset, load, boom, done, move on. But it is what it is. So yeah, definitely got the Australian, oceanic vibe going on. Okay, so... Yeah, I wonder where the first checkpoint is gonna be then. Because there are a lot of, like... See, I think what's getting me is he seems not to be falling as fast. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but in the others he seems to fall a lot faster. And I don't know if I'm hitting the castle wall, so like it's creating like friction, so I'm not falling as fast. But man, I just don't seem to be falling as fast, and it's throwing off my timing on the platform. That being said, I did pretty good the first run, of course, and then I got greedy. I guess I wouldn't say I got so much greedy as I was like, oh man, this is a really long time for these platforms to come back. And I guess I should have kind of noticed it with these first two, but I kind of just, as you saw, as I've been doing, just kind of jumped over those and just kind of didn't worry about them. See, that's... Okay. Maybe I just walked off. Maybe that's what I did. I don't know. The first time. Yep, that was... Yeah, that was way too soon. Yeah. Once again, if this didn't have a gem in it, I wouldn't mind. Or if I got to the first checkpoint, but I am just dying so many times. I mean, it is what it is. I could, because I mean, if I need lives, what I'll do is, I do have a list of those areas that I need to go back to get the regular gems for the gem pass, which I do have, so a couple of them. Well, I have two of them, the yellow and the blue one. I think on one of them I have to... The green gem is on. I have to see which one the green... Yeah, that might be something. If I can't get this one, go and try to get the green gem. But if I remember right, that passes even... That's even bad. That's not too much better just because that's what... It's gotta be... I gotta be hitting that back wall. If I remember correctly, yeah, that's gotta be it. So that... Yeah, so... That one was pretty hard too, just because it's a long level. Like, there's a lot, and like this, there's not as many things that can kill you. Like, there's not many areas of death pits, but there's a lot of things that push you off and automatically kill you. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Slippery climb. I mean, yeah. It lives up to its name. It's raining. I wouldn't say it's so much slippery. Well, I guess that first where the stairs go away, that's pretty slippery, especially with the water. I gotta say, the water effects on the glass, pretty cool, pretty nice. So, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna try to go through. That way, at least I have an idea of. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go through. That way, at least I have an idea of the idea of like what I'm gonna be up against. Because as we spoke about before, I haven't even gotten to the first checkpoint. I don't even have an idea of what's gonna come up next. So, okay, get out of here. Okay. Great. Okay, there's a lot of rhythm going on, so I appreciate that. Ooh, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I was not so sure that was going to end well for me. Just like that. Okay. Ooh, and that's another thing. It's really sometimes hard to judge things. I'm not going to. I just saw that with the relics. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to having to do those. Get out of here. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do high jumps either. Ugh. Yeah, because obviously you go higher, but they take a lot more time. Okay, so we're back to this thing. Okay, so cool. Are you going to? I was gonna say, you going to take me up, or what are we doing? Okay. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is. Okay. Well, not cool. Especially since this is now moving. Okay, well, hopefully this isn't too much out of sequence. Okay, okay. So we're going... Cool. Nope. Nope, no, nope, nope. Dang it. Yeah, okay. So, I think these first two steps are trying to... Oh yeah, I forgot. For whatever reason, I just forgot. I have the Aku Aku mask, so... Oh well. Okay. Okay, let's... Okay. Cool. Oof. Okay. Sweet. I really thought I had that. Wonder... I don't know. Did it give me a second? No, I think this is still... Oh yeah, it's a second level, so cool. So now I've got 2 hits with Aku Aku on this level. Yay! I'm probably gonna need them, to be honest. The way things are going. Okay. Yeah, you can just walk off if you time it right. Oof. I should... Yeah, I have the Aku Aku mask. I should have just tried to get hit by the spike. Oh well. I tried to go for Okay. Oh, what? Okay. So apparently you might not be high enough for that, so that might not even work. Good to know, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. Take 10? I don't know. 20? I don't know how many lives I've lost. Quite a few, actually. Okay, so is there a way... Well, this is actually bringing up an interesting point now. Is there a way to get up there once you get hit, or is it too low? I think the only way probably is when you get... Now I'm getting greedy. Okay, I need to kind of slow my roll, because now I'm just getting greedy. Just trying to really get past through this. So I think because you get like that extra like jump motion when he gets hit, that probably gives you enough room. But besides that, I don't think so. So I don't think like I don't think you're getting enough height on the jumping motion. On its own, like with like the damage bounce you probably do, but I don't think on its own you do, which is the Aku Aku Mask might just be prolonging the inevitable in that case then, which is interesting. Yeah, and they put them like purposely like that, so okay. See, that's what I don't like. When just this camera angle from going to the foreground to the background is not very fun in this series of game. So I really wish they would cut that out, but that's why they do it, just to try to kill you. Yeah, get out of here. Ooh, okay. Wait, there is a checkpoint? Did I miss this checkpoint? I missed that checkpoint. Well. I totally... was my microphone in the way? I'm just trying to think of, like, why I would have missed that checkpoint. I totally just didn't see it. Now I'm really mad with myself that I missed that. Could have saved myself a lot of aggravation. So wait, so there's usually 3 of these, so there's still 2 more, so technically I'm a third through the level. This is gonna kinda... Why am I not able to get up there? Okay, there we go. That was a little weird. Okay. Cool. This is a little different pattern. Okay. Yeah, this is a faster one. Change the pattern. Ooh. Okay, now we're lucky. I really looked out there. I panicked and still somehow made it. Again. Well, thank you, Aku Aku. Your sacrifice was not in vain, hopefully. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm still kicking myself. I still can't believe it. I did that. Whatever. It's not important. How am I supposed to... Really? Can I just... Okay, I guess I can just make that jump. Why was that there? Like, why wasn't it, like... I don't know. Okay, so that's the second checkpoint. I haven't got a lot of those embryo heads, so... What's going on with that, guys? Where did that come from? It goes up and then it comes down. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And then this one does the same thing. Okay. 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 Oh, so now we're going to... Oh. Can you not? Just... Oh, so now we're going to... Now we're going to try to go down and do moving platforms. Beautiful. Yeah. Kind of the result I was expecting, to be honest. Okay. Huh. So I wonder if this... Because this was supposed... So this replaces Storming Ascent. Or this is... Yeah. Because this is an easier version of Storming Ascent. So I'm... Ooh, man, was it? Okay. No. Nope. I'm just... Okay, I wasn't jumping soon enough. Yeah, so... So, is this gonna have 3 checkpoints? Or is this just gonna... Is this gonna have more? I wonder if they're gonna break the mold. Well, yeah, because usually it's 3 checkpoints, and if not, one of the heads is usually like a pseudo checkpoint, is what they usually do. Okay. It's just a weird pattern that they're doing, just to trying to get me off, which is, to be fair, it's a pretty good trick, and it worked right there. Okay. So I don't know. Well, now I'm thinking about it. To that checkpoint I missed in the beginning. I don't know if I should feel proud of myself that, like, on the first go I got to the first like checkpoint area, or still embarrassed that I missed that checkpoint. I'm a little torn up about it, guys. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Cool. Great. I did it again. I did it again. I went for the one on the right, realized I couldn't make it, and tried to adjust too late. I just gotta commit. Ooh. Like that. Just like that. See? Oh, or not. Almost, though. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm finally starting to get this pattern down a little. Like the timing. I say that as I continue to just fall down and not get it. Okay. Cool. Up we go again. So like we talked about in another layer, like level, the kinds of added difficulty, like slow progression. I'm assuming I'm towards the top, just because usually that kind of like these kind of architecture is usually used when you're on the top of a castle. So I feel like I'm getting up there, close to there. Going back, like, so you think about it, they show you the platforms in the beginning in an area where if you mess up, you're not gonna die. It's literally just there to kind of, hey, here's a new mechanic you haven't tried, you haven't seen. Here's an area to test it out, so that way when you do, because this is just an area full of despots, hey, here's an area to try out, so that way you know how this mechanic works. And then they add other ones to it. So then they add the birds. Then they add the birds moving. And then they add the whole platforms, like the 4 stairs trying to go up. And then the moving platform going up. And then they add the moving platforms in a regular pattern and in an irregular pattern. And now it's the platforms, but now you're trying to go down on a platform, like the opposite way. And what challenges does that bring? So it's very interesting. I've talked about it in a couple of the levels. I believe I've also brought it up. It was very noticeable in Native Fortress? Native Fortress is, I think, where I brought it up. Yeah, because that's where they use the sconches for the first time. You had the turtles jumping on the turtles and using the high jump. I believe that's where they first told you about the high jump. Then, I'm sorry, that battle should go a lot further. I know it doesn't for mechanical reasons, like mechanic-wise, but just that animation. Either he's got the weakest soul in the world, or, it's there for mechanical purposes. Probably both, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, because that was the one where they they introduced like the slippery slopes with the oil and stuff on it. So, man, I was really hoping this was going to be checkpoint. Okay, so that's my second head. Okay. I almost did not make that. Okay. Okay, I think as long as he's not doing that swiping motion, you can spin him. I think if he does that swiping motion, that's when you get hit. Okay, and then this will be the should checkpoint. There's my Aku Aku mask. Okay, ooh, okay. Just totally missed it. Okay, we're off to a great start there. Okay, let's try this again. And I lost my mask. Well, that's good to know. So what am I supposed to do there? Because obviously you would want... Could you spin the top without... Okay. Wait, there's a metal... Apparently there's a metal box somewhere? It's gotta be. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so there's a metal box, so then I have to go back? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I apparently got all the boxes at some point. 19 out of 19. So I'm missing 6? Oh man, that's weird. Okay. So, and then it's gonna... Oh! Well, good thing I got that pseudo save point. And all those extra lives, too. Okay. Okay. So then... 4 more. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not gonna... Okay. Okay. I gotta try to... So when it goes to the left, it's gonna slow down, and that's probably when I want to try to get on it. Okay. I was trying to get on it when it was at the top, so that way I could just kind of jump on it and take it for the ride, but apparently that's just not gonna work. Okay, yeah, so that's when... Let's see. There we go. Okay. Got the bird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you do all high jumps, you should be good. And then that'll be the box. Okay. So I didn't miss any. I'm not going to be able to get to Jim because I died. So that's fine. Okay, that's... At least I know now, once again, I know the level, I know the layout. Okay. And hopefully next time I don't miss a checkpoint. Wonder what the next level is. Is it, I wouldn't imagine it'd be a boss. It should be a regular level, I would imagine. Oh, it's another colored gem? So what do they just like throw all the colored gems at the end then? Jeez, okay. Well, next time we'll try to get the red gem. As always, guys, my name has been Shadow Templar 591, and have a great day.